Hello and welcome to this breathwork for femininity. I'm Nicole, a trauma-informed breathwork guide. That was Fig Newton. He's out apparently. And I'm really excited to share today's practice with you. So before we begin, just a note on feminine energy. This is not about how you identify with your gender. It's not about wanting to wear pink and wearing makeup and being effeminate, but rather it's about the qualities of feminine energy that everyone has feminine energy within them. So feminine energy, the qualities of feminine energy, think receptive, creative, intuitive, flowy, soft, very heart-centered, nourishing, nurturing, community-focused. These are really important qualities to embody. And what can happen is that when the feminine doesn't feel safe, when that energy doesn't feel safe, when it doesn't feel contained, it can show up as a distortion of feminine energy. So for example, procrastination, or saying that you're going to do something and then not doing it, basically not being in integrity with your word, or your emotions or your sexual or sensual energy is just like all over the place, and like out of control in a way, because the feminine, because it's so flowy and like sparkly, it needs a container. So think of feminine energy as like sparkly paint. It's so beautiful. It brings a lot of zhuzh to the situation. However, if it's not in a container, it's just splattered on the floor and it's everywhere. And this can also look like not having follow through, like having like a lot of ideas and having that creativity, but then not executing them. The part where you're executing them, or where you're being in integrity, where you're with your word, or you're having like the structure and the discipline and the schedule to get things done. That's masculine energy. So we need both of these energies. But today's practice is really going to be about connecting with that feminine energy, again, regardless of gender, so that it can feel contained and safe and you can feel relaxed in it. So if you've breathed with me before, then you may notice there's a little bit of a different setup today, and that I am in a chair right now. Usually I'm on the floor. So if you're not already, please grab a chair or go sit on the couch or sit against a wall. Sit in a way that you can lean back and be comfortable. Okay, so whatever that looks like for you, go ahead and get yourself situated and then meet me back here. Just unstick my legs from this faux leather chair. All right. So today we're going to be working with the 3-part breath. We're going to breathe with a 3-part breath for several minutes, and we're going to really play with this feeling of being contained and being held. If you're like, I don't really know what that means, don't worry, I'm going to guide you through every step of the way. And in case we haven't breathed together before, the 3-part breath is done all through the mouth. It's a breath into the belly, into the chest, and then it's a full exhale out. So it looks and sounds like this. Belly, chest, exhale. Alrighty? Okay, so get comfy, and we're going to start sitting up straight. So don't lean back quite yet, sit up straight. And once you've arrived there, you can gently close your eyes. And just taking a few deep breaths here, arriving in your body, arriving in this space. And just noticing if there's any tightness or tension here. And welcoming that to soften if it wants to. If the body feels like, nope, I'm holding on to this tension for right now, or I can only soften 20% or whatever percentage, then just let that be. And when you're ready, starting with a 3-part breath, going nice and slow. Breathing into the belly, into the chest. Deep exhale out. Into the belly, into the chest. Deep exhale out. Into the belly, into the chest. Deep exhale out. Beautiful. And as you continue with this 3-part breath, I welcome you to find some circular movements here. So you can move, and if you need to peek your eyes open to look at me, feel free to do so. You can move in a circle, moving the hips around, circling with the belly, moving that circle up into the chest, the diaphragm. The feminine moves. The feminine spirals, she circles. So finding that flowy movement, whatever that means for you in this moment. If a more subtle movement feels more accessible, then make it more subtle. If you want to go on to all fours and really get your back into it, you can do that too. So choose your own adventure here, letting your intuition, this feminine quality of intuition, lead the way of what your body desires right now. You can reverse your circle as well and keep that breath flowing. An invitation to make some sound on the exhales. The feminine expresses. Feminine energy and her power is expressive. So let your body express through sound, through breath, through movement. And maybe you even start to move off the beaten track here. If you've been doing circles or doing one repetitive motion, let your body get even more flowy with it. Welcoming the arms into the equation, the hands. Maybe you allow the head and the neck to kind of loll about. And as you breathe, imagine roots are dropping down from the base of your spine and making their way down, down, down through the floor beneath you. You're sending your roots deep through the foundation of the building you're in, into the earth below, burrowing those roots through layers of soil and clay and mulch deep into the earth. into dark, nutrient-dense soil. Really rooting yourself. And the more that you root from the base of your spine, the more that the top part of you, your body, is able to move freely, almost like a plant, right? You're so deeply rooted in the soil, and the top part of you, the bloom, the leaves, the stem, can move with the wind. Keeping that breath flowing for another couple of moments here. You're doing so well. Keep moving, keep breathing. We're almost there. And starting to quiet the breath, starting to slow the movements down, coming into relative stillness as you release the active breath and just breathe here normally, however the body wants to. Feeling those roots deep in the earth. And with the safety and security of your roots so firmly planted, here's an invitation to lean back. Lean back in your chair or against the wall or on your couch. And let your body fully relax here. Taking nice deep breaths as you feel the holding and the containment of the chair. It's safe to trust that you are being held right now. Being held by the earth below you, by the chair or wall or couch that's supporting your body. And take a deep breath, and with your next exhale, allow yourself to open, whatever that means to you. Maybe your hands open, your shoulders open, and your hands go to your side. Maybe your legs uncross and your knees open. Full relaxation here. You can, if you're against a wall or there's support for your head, allow your head to drop back, opening the throat, opening the jaw. And wherever you are, pull the shoulders back ever so slightly and allow your heart to open. Chest open, receptive. There's such a wisdom in opening the heart and being receptive. Your heart energy flows around you when it's open, and it magnetizes, it pulls goodness into your field. And this is part of the magic of that sparkly feminine energy. Her power is not in the doing, but in the being. Being open, being receptive. And through that, she pulls in, she magnetizes what's meant for her into her reality. And you can even take your hands and peek an eye open if you want to look at me. Take your hands and you have them open nice and wide, And you can start to pull in. What is it that you're calling in? What is it that you are a yes for? What do you desire? Pull that into your field. Yes, I am open and I am ready to receive this goodness. Whether that's this could be abundance in the form of love, romance, friends, money, yummy food, new opportunities, personal growth, physical, spiritual, and emotional health. Yes, I am a yes to this, and I am open to receive it. And gathering all that goodness in, and then placing both hands on your heart. It's safe to receive. Letting all of that goodness land in your heart. Beautiful, well done. And letting your hands slowly make their way to your lap as you softly blink the eyes open. And take a moment here to just take in the space around you. Notice what you notice. See what you see. Hear what you hear. Oh, well done. Fig also says well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did this practice, go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. And so does Fig. Sending you love.
Take me back where I belong.